How about them Cowboys? Angry Cowboys fan. Born to battle. Start just means we never sell. America's team through thick and thin. When the sun shines bright, that's where we win. Angry Cowboys fan.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and Angry Cowboys fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan. And I'm 100% positive that everybody in Cowboys Nation has heard about or seen the picture that Von Miller put on his Instagram post of him in a Dallas Cowboys uniform. It happened yesterday. The first time that I saw it was when host of CFT, Big Rome, posted it on his X account. You know, I had to go over to Instagram and look for it myself so I could give my thoughts on the whole thing. When I did, I came across something even more intriguing. I came across a great video from RJ Ochoa, and I gotta share it with y'all. So we're gonna take a listen to the 2 clips that I got for y'all, and y'all know what we're gonna do after that. We're gonna come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's take a listen to RJ Ochoa ask Von Miller the important question.
I would not be doing my job as a professional if I didn't say, hey, Von, do you want to play for the Dallas Cowboys? Because you've always kind of been linked. That's always just been, maybe that's something you have fun with. Maybe it's just the media doing our job. But what is that to you? Is it a real thing? Is it just kind of a fun thing you talk about with friends and family?
Man, you know what? It would be great to be a Dallas Cowboy. Raising Cane's is a sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. You know, it's great to have an owner and founder like Ty Graves to invest, you know, in the future generation of football. Todd has become, you know, a great friend of mine. You know, we had a ton of fun, you know, working together this year. We went to the Kentucky Derby, F1. You know, we went to the Croatia World Cup where they played England. Ty had a suite at Cowboy Stadium. It was amazing. He always brings, you know, people together, and, you know, it's always great to have great experiences like that with Todd and all of the interesting people that he brings around. He's been amazing.
It would be great to be a Dallas Cowboy. I don't know about you, Cowboys Nation, but this video brought a smile to my face. Sure, you can see an AI image of a player in a Dallas Cowboys uniform, but that's nothing like hearing it from the player himself. This could be a huge move for the Dallas Cowboys if they were to bring Von Miller to the team. Seeing that we only have 2 clips, we're going to talk about that a little bit more during the Raw and Uncut portion. So make sure you stick around for that. Now let's go ahead and jump into the second clip so we can come back and unpack this Raw and Uncut.
You know, I had a blast at the Fanatics flag football game as well with Todd Graves. I think he had a team. I was on the Canes team, so you know, it's just been amazing, and you know, playing for the Dallas Cowboys that even further our relationship with Raising Canes and Todd. So you know, I've always I grew up here in Dallas. You know, I've always had a special place in my heart for the Dallas Cowboys. If I played for the Dallas Cowboys this year, I only have to drive 20 minutes to work. My mom and dad, this will be the first time, and my mom and dad, they don't have to fly to every single game. My mom has been to every single game that I've ever played in, and she'll be able to drive to all the home games. And, you know, I got so many family members here. My kids are here. My family is here. Girlfriend is here. Everybody's here. It'll just be easy to work it out. So you never really know. You know, we talked about that magnetic field in College Station. Maybe, you know, the magnetic field here in Dallas get me there. So I would love to play for the Dallas Cowboys. It'd be amazing.
The man grew up in Dallas. Dallas has a special place in his heart. Sure, he was drafted in 2011 and has been in the league for 16 years. But a player of that magnitude being on your team, a player with 2 Super Bowl rings from 2 different teams, how could you pass up on that, Cowboys Nation? But you know what? Y'all ready for this Raw and Uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Get ready for the Angry Cowboys fans, Raw and Uncut.
I'm being keeping it real. They keep it real. That's real.
All right, Cowboys Nation, first and foremost, I gotta give much respects, much props, much love to RJ Ochoa and his work. This brother always delivers when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys and keeping Cowboys Nation informed on what's going on with the team. I follow him on X, Instagram, as well as TikTok, and he never ceases to amaze me with his expertise on the Dallas Cowboys. So shout out to RJ Ochoa. You deserve your flowers, brother. But it's exciting to actually see Von Miller talk about having a big interest in coming to the Dallas Cowboys. Like I said before, Cowboys Nation, I know it would be his 16th year in the league, but you gotta be a special player at your position to survive the NFL for 16 years. What do people call it? Not for long? The not for long league? And I understand that Von Miller is 37 years old and is going to be in his 16th year in the NFL, but that wouldn't stop me from bringing him to the Star for a cup of coffee and to just pick his brain about the role that he would want to play for the Dallas Cowboys. We all know that he wouldn't be a player that stayed on the field a majority of the snaps. He would be that type of player to come in on passing downs so he could go after the quarterback. Those downs where he could pin his ears back and go after the quarterback, especially when the opposing offense is behind the sticks and they're forced to pass the ball. Miller would come to the Dallas Cowboys and be a mentor to a lot of these edge rushers that need a mentor in order to gain more tools in their pass rush tool bag. Having influences on young players like Donovan Ezaraku, Malachi Lawrence, and even outside linebacker Maurice Leafau. But then, reality hits you right smack dab in the face, Cowboys Nation. If the Dallas Cowboys didn't even want to extend Jadeveon Clowney, who had 8 sacks for him respectively, why would they want to sign Von Miller? If you take a look at Jane Slater's X account, you would see her hitting Cowboys Nation with the notorious water bucket gif. When the scoop isn't leading anywhere, she puts that water bucket gif out there to just cool down Cowboys Nation on everything that they're thinking. Also, Clarence Hill Jr. posted the fact that this acquisition isn't going to happen for the Dallas Cowboys. I asked him if he was going to be a wet blanket to the situation, and he just pretty much said, it's not going to happen. If we look at the past year, Jadeveon Clowney was a later addition to the Dallas Cowboys. He didn't show up till after week 2 against the New York Giants, where we had a victory in overtime. The Dallas Cowboys ran with the pass rushers that they had on the team from the draft through training camp into the season. They realized that they needed help, and that's when they brought Jadeveon Clowney. So if this Von Miller thing were to happen, I see them going after Von Miller after the beginning of the season. That's if they're currently struggling in the pass rush. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would bring both Von Miller and Jadeveon Clowney to the team. That's 16 sacks between the two of them. I will admit, though, it would be a gamble to bring Von Miller to the team, but it would be a low-risk, high-reward type of gamble. It's not like the Dallas Cowboys would be forking over top of the market money for Von Miller. Bring him in at the vet minimum. Bring him in for a cup of coffee, and if he doesn't work out, then you just move on. But I feel that the Dallas Cowboys are currently comfortable with the pass rush that they already have on the team as we speak. There's no mad dash for pass rushers coming from the Dallas Cowboys organization. The only ones that are in a mad dash to bring another pass rusher to the Dallas Cowboys is Cowboys Nation. For some reason, we feel the need for another pass rusher, so I'm going to leave it up to the professionals when it comes to team building. I am completely behind the Dallas Cowboys if they decide to bring Von Miller to the team, and I'm behind them if they choose not to bring him to the team, and they go into the season with who they have on the roster currently. I put out the hashtag #Miller2Dallas, but if it's not in the cards, Cowboys Nation, then I'm fine with it. I'm not going to say that the Dallas Cowboys are not serious about winning or anything like that. I'm just going to continue to trust the process and move forward. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Cowboys Nation, what do you think about bringing Von Miller to the Dallas Cowboys? Do you think it's a good idea, or are you all set with bringing a 37-year-old pass rusher to the team? Y'all know how we do. We always talk about it in the comment section. If you're digging this content and you want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans, Drop a like on this video, share it with anybody that you know is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and if you're on your mobile device and you haven't used them up yet, make sure you hype this video. Doing so will help get the word out to Cowboys fans. They'll come over to the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and want to become Angry Cowboys fans themselves. And if you are DC for life and you rock with the Dallas Cowboys, win, lose, or draw, or if they bring somebody to the team or not, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I drop anything from the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel. Also, if you're into Madden 26, College Football 27, or Mortal Kombat Talk, check out my other YouTube channel, the Angry Gaming Fan YouTube channel. I'll make sure I put the link to that as well as the gamer tag in the description. And all I gotta say is, don't sleep on the players just because of their age, Cowboys Nation. This man has been to and won 2 Super Bowls with 2 different organizations. It would suck if he was going to be the difference maker that the Dallas Cowboys needed to get over the hump, and the Cowboys organization just looked past him. But this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Whatever they choose, I'm rocking with the star. And I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.